Hi, this is Wendy from needlepointers.com. Today I'm going to show you how to make this Christmas ornament or Christmas decoration from Dollar Tree items found in the teacher section of the Dollar Tree. First we have these cubes, and the cubes are actually foam dry erase blocks, and I got these at the Dollar Tree. I'm going to do the word joy, so it'll have 3 letters. I'm going to use the E6000 glue, 4 brass jingle bells. You could use silver if you wanted. I'm using a green permanent marker, a red narrow ribbon, and because I'm using the gold bells and the green writing, I decided to use gold and green ribbon as my bow at the top. Okay, I told you my word was going to be joy for my Christmas decoration, so I'm using my permanent green marker, not a dry erase marker. And I'm starting with J. And then the next one will be O. And the next one will be Y. Now I want you to be able to see it from all directions, so the J will go all the way around on this one. There's no need to do it on the top or the bottom, just around the 4 sides. Okay, so there is my J finished. I'm going to do the same with the O and the Y, and I'll be right back with you. Now I know some people are concerned that their handwriting is not very fancy or very straight, but I found that there's a little trick to that. If you just write capital letters, and you can see the dots that I've put at the ends. I'll do this with my other J so you can see. There we go. And I've done that with all the J's, the O's, and the Y's. So that makes it just a little more cheerful and fun. Okay, now I'm going to take my E6000 glue, and I'm going to glue my cubes together. I decided not to use a hot glue gun because of my foam letters here. They might just melt. So I'm using this craft glue. Okay, make sure they're going the right direction, and I let that dry. Okay, now while my letter stack is drying here, I have cut some of this narrow red ribbon, and I cut this one 13 inches long, and this one 10 inches long. And these are going to be my ribbons that I tie on to my bells. So I just slip this through here and then make a knot. And I make a double knot. I don't want this coming undone. Okay, and I'm going to put a bell on either end of these 2 lengths of ribbon, and I'll be back. Okay, and I'm tying my last bell on. And then I will have 2 pieces of ribbon with bells on either end. All right, now, if this ribbon on the ends there are a little bit long, you can take your fabric scissors and trim that right off. All right, now I have my tower here with the word joy on it. And I want these to hang at different lengths. So I'm going to have this one shorter and this one a little longer. And I'm going to do the same with the other one. And I want to go across the angles so they're not in front of the letters. So I'll angle across the corners. Okay, so put a little of my glue on there. Once again, this is the best glue to use on foam blocks. And just spread that around a little bit and give those a chance to dry. All right, as you can see, my letters are stacked up, they're glued, and my bells are on the ribbon and they crisscross so they're not touching the letters, and they're glued in the center. The next thing I did is I cut a piece of more of the red ribbon, and this is going to be my hanger. And I just cut off about 10 inches. And that's how long my hanger is going to be. Now, definitely cut the ends off of this. We're going to be gluing this on, and we want it to be able to hold the knot. So a nice big glob of glue. Okay, and then I want to place the knot in there. And let that dry. Now my hanger is drying, as you can see here. Okay, I'm going to cut a length of this green ribbon, about 24 inches, and I'm cutting it on an angle. And I'm going to tie it into a bow. There we go. And that's going to go on the top of our stack of letters. This one looks a little long, so I'm going to trim this on an angle. And that ribbon will go on the top of our letter stack. Some more glue, and then the green and gold ribbon. And I'll hold that there for a little bit while it dries. All right, and there my Christmas ornament is complete with the bells and the ribbons, and it can hang on a tree, or you could choose to put it out as a Christmas decoration. Hope you enjoyed this tutorial on how to make a Christmas decoration using the cubes from the Dollar Tree and some ribbon and bells. Please like, share, pin on Pinterest, and subscribe to our channel. You can go to our website at needlepointers.com and find many more crafting ideas. Happy crafting!